So moving to the New Testament, Tom, how would you explain what is the gospel?
The word gospel, which means good news, was in regular use in the first century to be an announcement of the good news that even though the last emperor has died, we have a new emperor. Nero has come to the throne, or Claudius is now emperor, or whatever. And they would put that on inscriptions, or the good news of so-and-so's birth, the Greek euangelion, or in the plural euangelia, good news, plural. We have an emperor, or it's his birthday, or whatever. Now, so when Mark writes his gospel, which we assume is perhaps somewhere in the 60s, and says that Jesus came into Galilee announcing the good news, many people in Mark's world would have thought, oh my goodness, this is an imperial announcement. A king is taking charge of the world. Oh, wow. And then when we say, hang on, Mark is also echoing the Old Testament. And in the Old Testament, there's a wonderful passage, the book of Isaiah, chapters 40 to 55, where in chapter 40 and chapter 52, there is a herald, an announcer, who is announcing, this is the time for God to become king. How lovely on the mountains are the feet of the one who brings good news. And we know from passage after passage that in the New Testament, they are echoing Isaiah, but also pointing to the Caesar message. And somewhere between the two, you have this sense, the news that God is at last taking charge of his world the way he always wanted to. And that then becomes good news for you, Peter and James and John, being called to a new life with Jesus. For you, woman with an issue of blood, because this good news means this is what it looks like when God is taking charge. He's healing, he's evoking faith, he's promising new creation. And that's why Jesus taught us to pray for God's kingdom to come on earth as in heaven. The good news is that's happening through Jesus, and you can be a part of it, and it'll turn you inside out, but you are summoned to have faith and to follow and be part of this new creation project.